I I love like a rosemary lavender sourdough bread, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
out of rosemary, so won't be
Oh,
making that this time.
we have a giant rosemary plant out front.
Oh,
That's the one herb that we grow ourselves. So I
it
have,
smells so good.
yeah, we're gonna do a rosemary simple syrup for our winter menu. And I was like, great, we have a
Ooh, that'll be
plant.
fun. Yeah. Yeah, I've
So
grown rosemary before, but it seems like at the end of the summer it always dies off here.
yeah, I think because it's so warm here, it just sticks year round.
Mhm.
It's good to go.
Thrives.
So, hmm yep.
Well, I
And
got
it's
this cute
80
little
degrees here. So,
oh my gosh, it's still raining here in the Pacific Northwest,
it was yesterday,
and
but
it
it's
was raining there?
yeah, but it's 80 degrees and sunny today.
Yeah, I'm just checking our weather app and rain, 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 rain. Maybe some rain mixed with snow Christmas Eve, but mostly just rain. Rain, rain, rain straight through.
uh,
So, we don't need it right now.
no.
Scary, scary flooding out there.
Yeah. Yeah, the harbor hasn't flooded though, has it?
No.
No.
Nope. Yeah, because there was a king tide too, like about a month ago, and
Mhm.
it rose pretty high, but I didn't hear about any flooding.
Well,
But
that's
yeah, all
good.
the rivers, the levees that are failing and,
So
areas
scary.
that I used to my route to work when I was a teenager is completely
Mhm.
flooded out and just crazy. So,
Yeah. So
guess
scary.
I better put on my glasses if I want to actually see. Oh,
I don't have a ring light, but I have a window, so it's
I do too. Yeah, I turned on some lights and it was too bright, so I have a
these
window
are
as long as
just
it does get dark
oh
like it
yeah,
did last time.
these are just blue light, but I'm like, is it worth wearing them? I don't know.
Oh, are those just readers?
Yeah, they're just
Yeah.
I think they're
Or
like
are they just blue light?
they're like 0.25, I think, but they're yeah, I bought them for blue
Uh-huh.
light, but they still just got the glare. It's fine.
Well, I got this cute little Christmas sweater I thrifted on Poshmark. It has a zipper. It looks very grandma
Weird.
technical technical difficulties. Well, if you couldn't read my lips, I was talking about my cute little Christmas sweater
It's
that I
so
got on
cute.
Poshmark, thrifted.
Oh.
She wanted one price, and I said, "No, that's too high for a used Christmas sweater." So
Uh-huh.
I just waited, and then she offered me another one, and then I still thought that was too high, so I offered her, and she's like, "Sold," and it got here in time. I like it because
Nice.
it's more wintry, so I could actually wear it into January. I feel like I'm
Yes.
turning into my mom with my embroidered zip front Christmas sweaters and turtlenecks,
Yeah, but they're
but it's
cute
okay.
now. Like even young kids are wearing them. So it's like
Yeah, true.
they're fashionable. Yesterday I
Mhm.
wore crew socks with my leggings and I felt so dumb. I was like, it's very hard to resist the thought that like, oh, this looks stupid. Because when I was in high school, if you did that, you were like not the fashionable one. You
Yeah.
wanted your socks to not show at all, like to the point where I
Mhm.
would fold them down over my heels so that you wouldn't see them peeking out of your tennis
Yeah.
shoes. And now it's like, yep,
Comfort didn't matter.
hike those bad boys up. Like,
Uh-huh. See, my problem with that is that I have such short legs. I don't want anything cutting my legs down even shorter, so
you've got the long sweatshirt and then you've got the high socks. And it's
and
just
a
like,
little bit of leg. Yeah.
yeah, it's just, I don't know. I'm like, this is fashion. Okay.
Yeah. And the baggier the better.
Yeah.
Baggy sweats, baggy pants, and I mean, I'm here for it for comfort, but I look in the mirror and I'm like, I look like I'm about 3.5 feet tall.
Yeah.
I look like an Oompa Loompa.
Oh my goodness. So I have to tell you, I started watching Simon Cowell's new show on Netflix.
Yeah, I didn't know there was one when you texted us yesterday.
I didn't either. And it just popped up for me. And I was like, that looks interesting, even though his pillow face is very distracting and he needs to lay
Yeah.
off the fillers.
Mhm.
Um, you're not tricking anybody, Simon.
No.
We've seen you
Mm-mm.
on TV for 20 plus years. We know how old you are.
Yeah. Yeah.
But aside from that, once you get past that, it's really cool. And it really like, I don't know if he's evolved as he's gotten older or if who he was on American Idol was truly a character because
Mm,
he is so different, like so encouraging, so just you see him in a totally different light, which is really cool. So,
interesting.
and you
It
see more behind the curtain of like him feeling bad that he has to eliminate people and send them home. And, um, yeah,
so it's a new talent show, or is this based off of
it's a boy
his
band.
last one?
He's trying to
Oh.
build a boy band. So it's not like American Idol or America's Got Talent. It's more like, remember Pop Stars and
Mhm.
making the band? It's kind of like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Okay.
So I like it so far. I've watched 2 episodes and I think it's good. So he's definitely a perfectionist and wants everything his way, which seems like that's how he would be. But it's cool to see these kids, trying to make the next boy band because he said there really hasn't been a successful boy band since One Direction,
Mhm.
which is true.
Yeah, which is interesting because I've seen just in the last couple of days some of the old clips of the guys from One Direction trying out, and they
Mhm.
weren't great, but what they're saying is that Simon Cowell can see potential. He can see beyond the nerves and maybe you went pitchy or out of the pocket, but he can see beyond that and know that it's a whole package. It's the look, it's the style, it's the vocals, and vocals you
Mhm.
can work with.
Mhm.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he knows who's gonna sound right together, I think, and
Mhm.
he's looking because when you're in a band like that, the blend is the most important part, you know? You wanna have your standout front runners that are really great singers, but really the harmony is what sells it.
Mhm.
You look at, like, 98 Degrees, that's why I
Oh,
think they
yeah.
were so successful is because they blend beautifully, you know?
Mhm.
And it never feels like they're fighting for attention, like the Pussycat Dolls, who are always
Or
fighting to be
NSYNC.
the person in the front. Yeah. Yeah, NSYNC sounds good
JC.
together. Yeah, they sound good together too, but it was always the battle of JC and Justin and who's a better
Uh-huh.
singer and,
Yeah.
so yeah.
Who's
Same with
gonna
Backstreet
outrun
Boys.
the other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Backstreet Boys, they all sound great together. They are never fighting each other. Everybody has their own time to shine and I mean, I'm sure they had times where they were fighting with each other, but they do a really good job. And new kids too. But
Mhm.
as you get older, you evolve and learn how to get along better, learn
Yeah.
how to communicate better. So,
True. Mhm.
um, okay. Well, anything exciting going on in your life this week?
I'm baking lots of cookies. Can't
Mhm.
believe that this'll air later, but, as of this recording, we are a week until Christmas.
Yeah, this will
And
air the day before Christmas Eve. So,
okay. So, yeah, as of right now, it's 1 week until Christmas, and I can't even hardly believe that. I'm ready, except that I have some baking to do. I'm all shopped and wrapped and decorated, but and I say this every year, but this year more than ever, it feels like it just flew.
I know. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I do say it all the time, but I wish I had 2 more weeks. I'm
Mhm.
like
I thought
looking
I
at
had
my
another week.
tree. Yeah, my tree still only has ribbon and lights on it, and half the tree burned out. So I just went to Target and bought more lights. So I have to de-ribbon and de-light my tree and
Oh,
then redo it.
no.
But I'm like,
Well,
"F- I can't have Christmas morning with a tree that's only 2/3 lit. I just can't.
no. And you can leave it up through January, who cares?
Yeah, why not? I
It's
could
a
put some pink
weird
ribbon on it
time.
in
Mhm.
February and
Yeah,
call it
why
my
not?
Valentine tree,
Mhm.
So
I've
who
done that
cares?
before.
Mhm.
I've done take down all the Christmas, change the colored lights to clear lights, and do snowflakes and little birds and stuff and call it a winter tree and,
Yeah, and
you know,
honestly, it doesn't have to be expensive. I never did that because I thought, "Oh, it's gonna be so much money to do that," but really, like, if you go to the Dollar Tree, you can get
dollar
a
store. Yeah.
ribbon and some little picks, and that's plenty, you don't
Mhm.
need individual ornaments and all of this extra stuff,
Yeah.
and then you just roll it up and save it for the next year, or
Mhm.
decide, "I'm gonna completely change it next year, and it's only gonna cost
Yep.
me $10, so it's not a big deal."
Exactly. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Options.
Anyways, I went to Target today, though, to get new lights. And I hate going to Target or any store the week before Christmas because all their Christmas stuff is, like, gone, and
Yeah,
it's
it's
so depressing,
depressing.
and it's just like, "Buy toys right now."
Mhm. Yeah. Yep,
That's
toys and baking supplies.
Yeah, and candy, like, that's it.
Mhm.
Their trees are basically gone, ornaments gone. They had, like, 5 stockings left, and it's just when I was younger, they had tons of stuff left at this time
We
of
couldn't
year,
wait for the after Christmas sales.
and now those don't exist anymore because they just don't bring in extra. They
Yeah.
just so,
Yeah, we went
anyways.
last week, and I'm looking around with your dad, and I said, because I haven't been in Target in forever, I usually do the drive up pickup.
Oh,
I
yeah.
said, "Did they even get Christmas trees in this year?" I They
Well,
must have.
it felt like they came in and then they were immediately 40% off. I'm like, "So you
Uh-huh.
guys are trying to get people to come back here to buy trees. You're probably making no money on them just so that they'll buy all the other stuff."
Yep.
Which makes sense, and,
Mhm.
but, yeah, I feel like I didn't get to do all the stuff that I wanted to do with my kids,
Yeah.
and we've done one, like, festive thing. We did a light drive-through, and, I do have tickets to Zoo Lights, so we will go do that sometime before the new year,
Mhm.
and I think that's all we're gonna fit in this year, so.
Yeah, there's a drive-through light show that we go to every year. Actually, we usually go after Christmas on my birthday,
Mm,
but it's been raining all the time, and who wants to go through it? It's pouring down rain because we usually unroll the windows, and I take little videos and stuff, but it's dumping rain,
yeah.
and the first day that it's not raining, everybody's gonna wanna show up, so
Yeah, I remember one
we'll
year
see.
Phil and I went to that one. It was like a Tuesday night. It wasn't even what we thought would be a busy night, but I think it was like military night or something where they were giving a big
Mm,
discount. The
mhm.
line, we probably could have waited in line for an hour just to get in, and we turned
Yeah.
around and left. And that was
Mhm.
it's like a 40-minute drive. It's not like
It is,
close
it's not
to
close.
where we lived. So, I think ended up going back another time, but yeah, that place gets packed. So, shout out to Spanaway Lights in
Mhm.
Washington. I'm assuming that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, mhm.
Yeah.
Fantasy Lights.
Yep.
Did you watch any
Okay.
Christmas movies this week?
Yes, I did. What did I watch? Oh, I watched the one with Michelle Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer? Pfeiffer.
Viper. It's about a snake.
I felt very mid about it. I was just like,
That's exactly how I felt. It was alright.
"It's fine." It could have been a lot better. It wasn't. And Phil and I watched it together, and he was like, "It just wasn't funny, and it could have been
Mhm.
really funny."
Yeah.
And you could see where they were trying to make it funny a little bit,
Mhm.
but they weren't really making it there. And it's like you need to do one or the other.
Yeah.
Like
Put
it's either
Melissa
funny
McCarthy in there and have her ad lib a lot, it would have been
or
hysterical.
Melissa Peterman. Like,
Mhm.
let's do a Hallmark movie that's a ripoff of this. Like, they could
Yeah.
do a great job with it. She would be so freaking funny. Uh, yeah, I vote for that. And then I watched the Joe
Yeah.
Bros Christmas movie, which loved. A
I wanna see
plus.
that.
Thought it
Everybody's
was
saying it's
great.
great.
So good. Had low expectations for it, and it was
Uh-huh.
phenomenal.
I
So,
love it when you don't set your expectations too high and then you're pleasantly surprised.
yeah. Yeah, because I miss the Joe Bros era because they're, like, the same age as me, so I was already kind of grown out of the boy band thing by the time they were
Mhm.
popular. But like, their "Sucker," I know that song, like, because it's on the radio
Mhm.
every single day, all day long, even now.
Yeah.
But I wasn't, like, a diehard Joe Bros fan, but I just thought they're all good actors, they're all great singers, it was funny, they incorporated their families. Will Ferrell is in it, and he's hilarious.
Oh.
It was very good. So,
Huh.
yeah, definitely loved that one, and then who else was in it? Carrie Fisher's daughter, Billie Lourd? Is that her name?
Oh, I don't know.
I think so. I think that's her name. Yeah, pretty sure. She was in it, and she's also hilarious. So funny.
I'll
Yeah.
check it out.
Yep, definitely recommend that. That's on Disney Plus, and they're getting ready to launch Camp Rock 3. So I think this had a
Mhm.
lot to do with kind of ramping that up and getting people refamiliarized with the Jonas Brothers so that Camp Rock 3 can do really well. I've never seen 1 or 2, but I think I'll probably watch 3.
Mhm.
So,
Sure. You might wanna watch the first 2 just to
yeah,
get
just to
familiar.
know what's going on. Yeah, I don't
Mhm.
know. They're at a camp and it rocks. I mean, I'm assuming.
Yeah, like
Demi
School of
Lovato
Rock.
is there.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Did you watch any holiday movies this week?
I did. I watched Trivia at St. Nick's, which I think came out last year.
Oh,
It
yes.
has Tammin Sursok, who is Jenna Marshall from Pretty Little Liars, and
Okay.
Brant Dougherty, who's also Pretty Little Liars. He played Noel Kahn. It was
Yes.
cute. I liked
I
it.
didn't see it.
They went to a pub to do holiday trivia, and
Hmm.
it's the typical. She's the smarty, the scientist. He's the athlete, and will
Right.
they, won't they? But it was cute. I watched Reunited at Christmas with Nikki DeLoach, another um, older one last year or the year before.
Hmm.
Not the typical, you have one boyfriend and you leave him for the guy in the flannel shirt. She had the same boyfriend or fiance throughout the whole
Hmm.
movie, but it just kind of showed their struggles and why she's hesitant to commit to marriage. And it was a good one because her parents are on the brink of divorce. I
Yeah.
watched The More the Merrier with Brendan Penny and Rachel Boston. And, I like anything with Brendan Penny in it, but it's the story of people stuck at a local community hospital during a snowstorm. I loved it. I thought it was great. I
Yeah.
loved their chemistry together. Have you seen that one?
Yes,
The
I
More the
did
Merrier?
watch that one. Hmm. Yeah.
And then finally, yesterday, I watched the Christmas contest with Candace. Cameron.
Cameron, otherwise known as
We all
Cameron.
love her. CCB and Jonathan Brotherton, which is from 2021. And I
Does he go
liked it
by
when it came out,
Jonathan?
and I liked it again.
I think he goes by John.
Oh, it's John Brotherton. John,
John.
I've got Jonathan on the brain because we've been watching Finding Mr. Christmas. Johnny,
I mean, I'm assuming it's fair.
Johnny and Cameron.
His name is probably Jonathan, but he goes by John, I think.
John Brotherton
I
and
love that
Cameron
movie. I think
Candace.
that was her last Hallmark movie or a Hallmark
I
holiday movie, I think.
think so. Yeah.
I love that
Yeah.
one. And I will tell you, out of all of the actors, I am missing John Brotherton this year.
Mm-hmm.
I am so
Yeah.
sad that he did not have a Hallmark movie. I'm really bummed about
Yeah.
that. Because I'm, obviously on the side of the table that knows him not from Fast and the Furious, but from Full House or Fuller
Mm-hmm.
House. So
Yeah.
I really I loved that he was brought into the fold and did a few movies with them. And I really hope that they bring him back because I think he's great. He's so funny. He's super attractive. He's a good actor.
Because he was in one last year, one of the Cherry Lane movies. Was that last
Yeah,
year? 24?
yeah, he's in 2 of the Cherry Lane movies, I think. And Erin Cahill plays his wife.
Mm-hmm.
And that was phenomenal. So I just realized I also watched An Alpine Holiday. That's the Ashley Williams one.
Oh, okay.
And really liked that because it revolved around mostly, there was a side love story, but it was mostly a sister's relationship. So I
I
thought
like
that was
that.
really cool. And Ashley Williams just friggin' knocks everything out
She's
of the
so
park.
good.
Always. And then I watched Oi to the World last night, which is the
Oh,
new.
I've been wanting to see that. I've heard mixed
Yeah.
reviews about that.
It was cute, I didn't find anything wrong with it. Brooke Dorsey is distractingly pretty, and her hair is
Mm-hmm.
distracting because it's also very pretty.
Yeah.
But I thought it was cute, so I was a fan. I would definitely watch it again. It wasn't great, it wasn't on my top, but it's not one that I would skip. So
Okay.
I think the only one I haven't watched that has come out this year is A Sweet Holiday Romance. I think I've watched the rest of them.
I've not seen
So
that either. Speaking of hair, I did break down and get the Danielle Official hair care line.
Oh, did you?
I ordered it. I haven't used it yet. QVC had a special on it, so you could buy it with Easy Pay. And
Yeah,
I love
that's
an
what I
Easy
did.
Pay.
Mm-hmm. Easy Pay
So
is great. It's like
it's
$3 a week for the rest of your life. Great. Sounds good.
Yeah, your dad will be like, "Why do we keep getting charges from QVC on the account?" Oh, I know something I bought a year and a half ago.
Shampoo 6 months ago, and I'm still paying it off.
Remember those Christmas cookies I got and we ate in one day?
It's Easter. You're still paying for them.
Oh my gosh. But it's convenient.
Which set did you get?
The volumizing.
That's one I have with the styling product and then the 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cool. What scent did you get?
I think I opted for the ginger apricot.
Ooh,
There was a citrus or a ginger apricot.
I have the citrus.
Okay.
It doesn't really
How's it
smell
smell?
like citrus, but it smells really good. It just doesn't
Mhm.
smell citrusy. But, if I can make my hair look like anything like Danielle Fishel's,
Oh, yeah.
I'm in.
Mhm. That's
Sold
me
me.
too. I mean, she clearly has a lot more hair than I do, but
She has
dare
so
to
much
dream.
hair. So much hair. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay. Well, we're 20 minutes in, so I guess we should get to the movie that we
Oh, yeah,
picked
okay.
this week.
What
So
do
I want to forget. Uh, I have amnesia.
Okay.
The episode's over.
Yep.
Welcome to Love on the Pod, a podcast about all the cheesy romantic TV movies we adore. I'm Jessica,
And I'm Sherry.
and today we are discussing Great American Families. Have we met this Christmas? But before we jump into that, I do have a couple Hallmark or Hallmark adjacent pieces of news. The first one is Whitney Levitt. Levitt. Yeah, Whitney Levitt
Mhm.
is in production on her first holiday rom-com. She is starring in it and executive producing it. It is set for a holiday 2026 release, and it's called All for Love. And it centers on Levitt's character, Winona, a popular young podcaster. I love how they say young. I'm like, she's like 35. Let's calm down.
Mhm. I'm sorry. My dog's having a dream. He's he's running and barking in his sleep. Banjo.
Be quiet.
He is really running. You should see his feet.
I gotta get away. She is a podcaster who is tasked with trying to find love on the internet. The movie co-stars Jesse Cove, who is the son of Martin Cove from Karate Kid fame. So,
Oh.
Phil has met him once. He smoked a cigar with Martin Cove one time.
What
So
what part did he play in Karate
he's
Kid?
the coach of the bad guys.
Oh, is that his name? I didn't realize
Yes.
that was his name. Okay.
Yes. That's his name. So his son looks a lot
The
like
Cobra
him.
Kai guy.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the jerk. The real bad
Mhm.
guy. Yeah, Jesse Cove, I haven't seen him in anything else, but I'm excited about this. I know Whitney Levitt is really wanting to pursue acting and performing, and so we'll have to wait till next year. And it is currently with a production company, so we don't know what network will end up
Mm.
airing it. It'll probably be Dove or Up TV or one of those
Mhm.
smaller networks, I would imagine. But yeah, that's exciting. So
Yeah.
we have to wait a year, but but we'll see it next
Wonder if
season.
she'll dance in it.
I don't know, maybe. And it looks like it's already filmed because I saw clips, screen grabs from the movie. So
Oh, okay.
looks like it's already in the can. And then the other thing is that When Calls the Heart just announced that they are releasing a prequel that stars Benjamin Ayers and Bethany Joy Lenz. It's called Hope
Yes.
Valley 1874, and it explores Hope Valley's origins. It is scheduled for release March 2026, so very
Oh,
soon.
soon.
Yeah, they started filming, I think, this week, and yeah, it'll be out very, very soon.
Good. I can't wait.
Yeah,
And
so
then the new season of When Calls the Heart comes out very soon too, doesn't it?
January 4th, I think.
Okay.
So maybe this is why they recorded or filmed earlier, was because they had
Could be.
to probably break down the set quite a bit to make it
Mhm.
look older and then come in and film this before Christmas. So, yeah, I'm excited for that. I love
Yeah.
Benjamin Ayers. I love Bethany Joy Lenz. Stoked to see what the story is going to be and what it's going to look like. So,
Mhm.
yeah. Any other news that you came across this week?
Any news that I came across? I don't think so, other than finding Mr. Christmas, but we'll talk about that on our other episode that we're recording today. So we don't want to. I don't know which one's going to air first. We don't want to give anything away.
That one
I
will
mean,
air
not that.
first.
Okay. Well.
Yeah. Yep. So, Finding Mr. Christmas. If you haven't heard our thoughts on that finale, go back and watch last week's episode
Yep.
to hear about that.
Zoe Deschanel says fiance Jonathan Scott ironed her clothes for her before proposing to her in Scotland. I guess he wanted her to look nice for the photos.
He knew there'd be photos. Well, that's
Uh-huh.
thoughtful. I like that. It's
Yeah.
like making sure. Are your nails done? Do you want to go get your nails done?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that was another movie I watched. Well, I didn't finish it. Merv, which
Merv?
is, or Murph or Merv. I can't remember, but it's the new Zoe Deschanel
Hmm.
rom-com. I think that it is good, but they market it as a holiday movie. It is a romantic comedy set during the holidays. It is not a holiday
Okay.
movie. So just
Okay.
go into it with those
Hmm.
eyes and you'll be fine. If you think it's a Christmas movie, definitely not. Um,
Okay. That's on
so
my list to watch. Even
yeah,
though the rating is only like about 6 stars, I think, out of 10, but I
it
never
was a
agree.
fine. It's forgettable, I think, but
Hmm.
it's fine. And the dog, very cute. I'm into a dog
Okay.
who wears a bow tie. I think it's fun. Um, so, anyways, okay. So let's get back to the movie at hand. So, in Have We Met This Christmas, real estate executive Katie Sloan wakes up at a charming mountain inn with amnesia and unknowingly reconnects with Emmett, the innkeeper's son, and her former love. As they fall for each other again while trying to save the inn from being sold, Katie doesn't realize her own company is behind the deal, proving that sometimes Christmas magics help magics. Christmas magic
All of the magics of Christmas.
helps you find your way back to love. Or in this case, a very terrible movie helps you find your way back to love. So
Oh.
this movie was released on December 13th, 2025. It stars two rock star actors, Danica McKellar and Jesse Hutch, who just couldn't save this movie. Okay. The director was John Morrison Newman. Literally no other credits except this movie, which is not a surprise.
Okay, don't quit your day job.
It was written by Danica McKellar, I'm sorry, and
Oh,
Riley
sorry.
Weston. Riley has also written one episode of Felicity and Good Morning Christmas, as well as Christmas in Midnight Clear. Don't know either of those movies. Probably won't watch them based on this film. And then Danica also co wrote A Cinderella Christmas Ball, which I didn't know.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I did watch that movie. That was cute. You know, if you suspend your disbelief about somebody becoming royalty overnight,
Hmm.
it's, yeah, it's a cute movie. So I didn't know that she was writing, but it does make sense since she has a whole bunch of children's books that she writes.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
Yeah, and they're mostly about math, which is really cool. We own Goodnight Numbers, which is a like toddler style goodnight book, but it counts down from 10, I think. And
Hmm.
it was part of the Dolly Parton, what is that called? Imagination Library.
Oh, yeah. Hmm.
Yes. So we got that. They cut you off at age 5, though, which is very disappointing. I'm like, kids over 5 read. Did we not know that?
Yeah. Uh-huh. They read
So
more.
if you didn't know about Goodnight Numbers, highly recommend that book. Love it. It is wonderful. So, um, okay, this movie was filmed mostly on location in Buffalo, New York, featuring local spots like the historic Saturn Club, which we'll talk a little bit more about later. It stood in as the Merry Mountain Inn, and then they used other areas in Western New York during the fall of 2025. So they filmed this very recently. Initial thoughts. What did you think about this film?
There were a lot of cute there were a lot of cute sweaters in this movie.
Yes, there
Uh,
were.
in
There
fact,
were.
the James Kilpatrick red truck Christmas sweater was featured
Mhm.
prominently in this. If you want
Yes.
to get it, it's $128 on their website.
I just
A lot
broke
of
my
festive
microphone.
sweaters. It reminded me of the 2016 Hallmark movie with Mira Sorvino and Cameron Matheson, A Christmas to
Mhm.
Remember. She's an
Yes.
executive who needs a break. She goes off to a spa, but on the way, she gets in a car accident in the snow. Her car goes down a bank and she's able to find her way to the road and stumbles out into the road and gets picked up by a random family who just takes her in. And the premise is about the same and just as weird. Although I love the Christmas to Remember, I watch it
I
every year.
I was gonna say, I feel like that movie is better than this one.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. So I would say that Dana McKellar is Dan. Why can't I get anyone's? I'm changing everyone's name.
This
Dana.
episode is just gonna be us
Danica
laughing.
Danica McKellar tends to play the same kind of vibe in
Uh-huh.
all her roles, I think. And she's a really likable character usually. I just feel like the amnesia storyline, this movie is completely forgettable.
I
I
want
just
I want to forget it, but I can't.
yeah. Yeah, and I wanted to like it, but
Yes.
I just didn't. And some of the things that I noticed is during the commercial breaks, because sometimes I'll just let them play because I, get a little happy commercial break fix if it's about baking or something. Great American Family is a faith-based channel. So
Mhm.
you expect them to say, the reason for the season and everything. But there was a part where they're showing Christmas trees and candles, and then there's words over the screen. And it said, anyone can make holiday movies, only we can make Christmas movies without an agenda. And I just felt icky about that. For one, almost all these stars got their start in Hallmark, and it felt like a slam on Hallmark. And by you saying you
And
don't have an agenda, that's your agenda.
well, that's a because I am not a religious person, so the immediate thing I think of when I hear that is you do have an agenda,
Uh-huh.
clearly, and it's to convert people to Christianity,
Uh-huh.
which, you know, you're willingly going into watching a faith-based channel. So that's fine.
Uh-huh.
Like that's your choice to do that, right? And I have no problem watching these movies where they refer to religion or prayer or God or whatever it is.
Uh-huh.
But that for me, like, airs into the place of, like, icky
Yeah.
condemnation of other people, and I don't like that.
Exactly. And that's, if Christmas, what is Christmas truly about? Divisiveness? I mean, our world is already so divided. Why
Mhm.
have it be there's us and then there's them? Why not just, embrace the holiday, celebrate the traditions
Yeah, and
and
what
leave it
is
at
the
that?
agenda? I'm assuming they're referring to Hallmark, right? In a
Mhm.
backhanded way. What is the
Yeah.
agenda? To include every kind of relationship? Like,
That's
it's
what it
okay
felt
f
like.
they're allowed to do that, and you
Mhm.
choose not to, and you're also allowed to do that, right? Like,
Yeah.
I have no problem with either decision. That's your network's decision to do
Mhm.
that. So, uh, yeah,
But to talk about a holiday season that's, based on love and acceptance and tradition, and then turn around and say, "Well, we're not them."
we don't
That's
have an agenda.
that's a
Well,
whole other conversation.
by
Yeah.
saying that, I think you do have
You
an agenda,
100% do. Mhm.
actually.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I find those little like snippets with scripture or with whatever quotation they're using a little creepy.
Mhm.
Like, they're just I don't know, they don't make me feel joyful and like I wanna celebrate Christmas, they just
Yeah.
make me feel a little scared.
Why are we slipping this in here? Is it pivotal
Yeah.
to the story? You
Yeah,
know?
yeah, so interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I would imagine that they're maybe not getting the viewership that they thought they might pull, but the thing is, and this movie is a good example, the movies are not as good, you know?
Mhm.
They just aren't,
Gotta have a good
and
movie.
yeah, and so if people give you very few chances, and if they watch 2 or 3 or 4 movies and then none of them are that good, they're not gonna keep coming back for
Mhm.
more and more and
Yeah.
more. And so with Hallmark, like, there are some movies that are not good, obviously. Like, we've watched some this year. I've watched a few, but the majority of them are good,
Mhm. Yeah.
So that's a bummer. That's unfortunate.
Mhm.
I didn't notice that, but I'm sure it happened. I just fast forwarded through the commercials. So
Yeah.
I actually watched this movie on regular speed the first time and then 2 times speed the second time just so I could get
I
through
gotta
it.
figure out how to do that. How do you speed it up?
Only
Is
if
it
you
in
watch
the
it
app?
on friendly. Yeah, you go to the settings and there's a speed setting and you can do
Oh,
it
okay.
up to 2 times speed. So, yeah, the second time around, I usually try to do that. Hallmark Plus
Mhm.
does not have that option, but if you're watching it on friendly, it does.
Okay.
Okay, well, I felt the same way as you. I thought this was like a very reused story. There wasn't a different really twist on it. I have a lot of
Mhm.
comments about how unbelievable a lot of the lines were, a lot of the activities they did in the movie
Mhm.
were unbelievable. Yeah, it was one that was like, okay, I'm not totally upset that I watched it, but I would never like put it on
Yeah.
again for fun,
Mhm.
you know?
Yeah.
If it was on in the background, maybe I'd leave it on, you know? But
Mhm.
like, and it's really too bad because Jesse Hutch was on point in this movie. He looked
Mhm.
so good. And
Yeah. I agree.
his styling was great. His hair was great. Like, he's definitely been working out. His acting was good. All of it was
Mhm.
good. And he just couldn't rescue this dumpster fire
Yeah.
of a movie. So,
Mhm. Yeah, to the point where scene stealers and MVPs, I'm like, what was the most ridiculous out of the bad? She's
yeah.
on her hands and knees scrubbing the floor after she's had a major head trauma.
In a
What?
$200 sweater. I'm like,
Yes.
who cleans the floor in a headband and a $200 sweater?
Uh-huh.
And this floor is clean. They're
Yeah.
talking about how this place is like run down and they need to zhuzh it up. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Everything is
It's beautiful.
immaculate in this place. When she says, I think this place could use, like a few more Christmas trees. I'm thinking, there's like 100 Christmas
Everywhere you
trees in
look.
this place. Why do you need more trees? I
Yeah.
don't.
And how is that gonna bring more
Uh,
guests in?
and how would that make the person buying it change their mind? Let's make this place look nicer and appear more successful so that the person buying it doesn't want it
Doesn't
anymore.
want it anymore. Yeah.
Just makes no
Oh.
sense at all. This film was based at the Saturn Club, which is, I think, the MVP of the movie. Absolutely gorgeous. Total steam sealer. The
Mhm.
fireplaces, the ceilings, all of the decorations.
You said steen sealer. We can't make words work today. Total steen sealer.
It was a steam
It's steen to
sealer.
seal.
I'm getting amnesia from watching this movie. Okay. Can't talk
We
anymore.
forgot how to talk.
But
Oh,
the
man.
location was doing all the work for
Mhm.
this movie, I think, and
The
it was the
location and the
only.
sweaters.
um, Also, there was a time where Katie is talking to Emmett. I think they're at the Christmas tree farm, and she goes, "I keep getting these whiffs of familiarity," and I'm thinking, is that because you're like smelling Emmett and you remember what it was
Oh, I thought
like
that
to
was
be
weird.
together?
Is it the Christmas trees or it's
Or
his cologne,
this man you're smelling?
his manly smell? Oh my gosh.
So weird. And then they take the trees back. His construction company is doing really well, so he's going to pay for way more Christmas trees than they need at the inn. And then they take this tree, which is clearly the only real tree in the entire place. Everything else is fake, probably
Mhm.
from Balsam Hill. Oh no, this is not Hallmark, so probably not. Um, and they're decorating it and it has no lights on it. I'm like, what are we
Lights
doing?
first. Uh-huh.
Lights first. We're decorating a tree that has no lights. Okay.
You just wrap them around the ornaments.
They're like, we're on a time crunch. We don't have time for lights.
Well, and then there's cousin Brooke, who, for one, I think she really needs to rethink her hairstyle and Barbie blonde color. But her brilliant idea to save the inn is to add some photos to their website. Call a photographer and take some photos for the website. I'm like, why wouldn't you have photos on your website to begin with?
Their website
That
is
is,
like that old fashioned one that when you click on it, it plays Christmas music.
yeah, and all it is words and some clip art.
Yeah.
The kind that you're scared to click on anything because it might be a scam.
Well, towards the end, the mom goes, "Oh, we got another email booking." And I'm like, you're making people email you to book? What?
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't be running it in.
Oh,
Maybe you should sell it.
yeah.
Oh, and I just have to say, Kate's I'm sorry, Danica. Kate's singing in church.
Ugh.
Is that supposed to be a funny scene?
I, I
She's
don't.
singing really loud and then she stops and she starts talking to Emmett and then she jumps right back into the song again and it's not good. It's really bad.
No. And the thing is, you could have just drowned her out with other singers who could sound
Yeah.
good, right? You didn't have to have her be the prevailing voice,
Mhm.
but yet she
She was.
is.
It's like little Jessica Rigg on Prancer.
But that's more forgivable because she's a kid, right? It's easier
True.
to be like, oh, yeah, that's fine. She's a kid who
Yeah.
doesn't
Uh-huh.
realize that she's not a good singer.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, like I said, the whole premise makes no sense to me. I don't know why they would be zhuzhing up this inn that doesn't need any zhuzhing.
Hmm.
Wouldn't they want to make it look bad so that the buyer comes and it's like, actually, never mind. I'm going to pull out,
Yeah.
even though we both
It's run down.
already signed the contract. So it doesn't really matter because we signed the contract.
Hmm.
I don't know. Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
You have like a 3-day grace, I think, on those contracts, but
yeah,
still, she's got
yeah.
amnesia. How long did this go on? We don't know.
Um, so then we have a scene where they're in the parlor room and the Emmett goes, oh yeah, my parents closed it at the beginning of the year as part of downsizing. What? You
I didn't
closed
understand that at
an
all.
entertainment space to to downsize what? Like, what are you talking about? But they still decorated it with multiple trees.
I know.
And there's lit
Don't
a
go in there.
fire.
It costs too much to heat.
I, like I don't get any of this. This makes no
Uh-uh.
sense. They're like, hey, you know what? We don't have enough visitors, so let's close the fun, entertaining spaces, and that will definitely bring in more
Yeah.
visitors.
We have a lobby and guest rooms now, and that's it.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, let's see what else. Oh, these people also are they're great cookie decorators. They're so talented when they're making cookies. They all know how to perfectly use royal icing. Even though Katie has a head injury, somehow she also knows how to decorate cookies beautifully. They've got these nice snowflakes and Christmas trees, and they look wonderful.
Hmm.
And it's just, this is what you do to be part of this family, is to know how to decorate cookies. Oh, goodness. The last thing that was a real scene stealer, or scene sealer, if would like to go with that, for me was when Katie comes up with this brilliant idea for the dad, and she goes, show them historical sites around town, like your favorite antique shops. Like,
Why?
what? Guests at the inn need a tour. There's so many antique shops in this town, but they
Uh-huh.
need a tour of them from the owner of the inn. What?
Uh,
And
what?
and then they mention it again when they're talking to the people who do the veteran events. Oh yeah, we can take them to all the antique shops, which is exactly what most veterans I know want to spend their time
Oh,
doing.
for sure. Yeah, my dad would totally. And who's
Like,
running the
Joe,
inn while you're off doing these tours?
like, how
No.
historical sites around town? Yes. Antique shops? No. I
And
don't. What?
also, that's something that you put in the flyer in the guest rooms, the little notebook that says places of interest, places to go
Mm-hmm.
eat.
Yes.
You don't take your guests. I mean, it's not a tour company. It's an inn. They're
Unless
trying to
this
get people in the
town,
rooms.
yeah, unless this town is so massive that and there's tons of, ghost stories or whatever. But we never see the town really. We see a little bit of it at the Christmas tree lot, but that's really it. I don't know. They have a store that sells a crazy amount of KJP sweaters. We know that.
Hmm.
And lots of headbands.
Yeah.
We don't- I don't know. Oh,
Well, and I've
okay.
had a concussion before,
Uh-huh.
and I was told to rest
Yeah.
for several days. And she's running around Christmas tree farm. She's scrubbing the floor. She's doing arts and crafts. She's
Yeah.
going to church. It didn't make sense, any of it.
No, and you have this concierge doctor who keeps coming to the inn, and she's like, she's doing much better now. You don't have to protect her. It's fine. And I'm like, because you took her blood pressure, she's fine.
Yeah.
Like, doesn't she need like a CAT scan or
Yeah. Did she go to the hospital at all? She just went
no?
right to the inn?
She went straight to the inn. The ambulance took her to the Mary Mountain Inn to get the very
Uh-huh.
best level of head trauma care. Oh.
Oh, wow.
And by the way, she has no cuts, scrapes, bruises, anything
No.
to indicate that she was in a car accident. But
No, she looks
the
great.
amnesia is the lingering problem.
Mhm.
Okay, so as far as style goes, you brought up the KJP red truck sweater.
Mhm.
And while that is out of my budget, I did find a Amazon knockoff. It's called the Zaffle Women's Christmas Cedar Snowflake Trucks Patterns Knitted Sweater Long Sleeve Floral Printed Pullover Tops.
Okay. Wait, let me write that down.
And it's on sale for $34.29 right now on Amazon.
And it will get here in February.
Yes. And then the other thing I had under style is definitely, the cousin's hair. I'm just so confused by the brassy yet fried monstrosity of extensions and broken hair, and just, this is a situation where they should have taken out the extensions and either colored her short hair or put a wig on her, because it was distractingly bad. Like it was like she went to Fantastic Sam's to have her hair bleached, and did not look good.
Yeah.
No offense if you work at Fantastic Sam's, but we all know you don't go there for a bleaching tone. Okay.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, that was a bummer. And she just wasn't a good actress. She was just,
no.
I thought she was one that could have just been plucked out of the movie, and we didn't need her. It wasn't necessary.
No, just extra.
I don't know. Okay. So I've got a few discussion questions. So if you owned a Holiday Inn, what kind of event would you host to bring in more guests during the holiday season?
Well, I think it would have to be maybe more than one. To bring in more guests, like, are you talking about stateroom guests, people that stay over? Because you could do all kinds of events to get people in the door, but they would have to be paid events if you're trying to save it.
Yeah, I think just anything that would make people come and spend money, probably, right?
So like a maker's market would be great. Love those. A trivia night would be great.
Yes.
Maybe you bring someone in that does those painting workshops, and you do a holiday sip and paint, and just all kinds of community things to bring a wide variety of guests in. And then once they're there, maybe they'll realize this is a great place. So the next time I have family in town, I want to have them stay here. But it has to be more than just one Christmas ball, because not everybody can afford to go to that.
12 people in attendance.
Yeah, because it's $200 a plate.
And that was another thing. You're celebrating your centennial at this location, like 100 years, and nobody thought, let's throw a party, let's do something.
Yeah. Nope, it had to be from the Amnesia girl.
Yes. I would definitely, especially at a place like this that's so old and just beautiful and cool looking, I would do something like they did on Gilmore Girls with the medieval dinner.
Oh, yeah. Bracebridge
dinner. Yeah, I would do something like that. And maybe you could do it like Scrooge themed. That would be cool, and make it, kind of that. Maybe it would be like Fezziwig's holiday party or something like that would be really fun. So,
or even just decorate it to the nines and then do tours, and then give a history of the inn to the tours. You know, walk them around the grand staircase and the parlor all festively decorated, and you have to pay $10 to go or something.
Yeah.
Have lights outside.
That reminds me, have you heard do you know who Cat's Eye is?
No.
They're like a K-pop band. They have a song called Gnarly, and Whitney Levitt danced to it on Dancing with the Stars.
Okay.
I won't sing it for you because it's like a rap and I would sound stupid. But I'll have to send you the video, because there was some theater that was doing a production of Christmas Carol, and they changed the song from Gnarly to Marley, and they did like a full music video. It's so funny.
Fun.
They all, like, you could tell this probably took them hours to create, but it was really funny. So I'll have to send it to you.
Okay.
Shout out to them. I don't know their name. I don't know what location they're in, but I watched the video 3 times because it was really good.
I still have to send you the video about the girl who's discovered pants for the first time.
Oh, yes, you do. Please.
So funny.
So funny.
I write myself a note. Pants video.
Okay, so my other question would be, how much money would you be willing to spend on expensive sweaters and headbands for a complete stranger when your Holiday Inn is feeling so badly that you have to sell it right before Christmas?
I know, because she came. All right, even looked this up. She went to church in the most gorgeous red wool Diane von Furstenberg trench coat, and I thought, so this gal that can't even pay for a dye job on her hair is taking her shopping at Diane von Furstenberg. No,
This
you,
little mountain town has a Diane von Furstenberg store.
yeah. No, you go to the thrift shop, you pick up a couple of sweaters and some leggings, and you say, "Here, this will get you by."
Yeah.
And where did she get she must have got them from the ambulance because she was wearing scrubs in the first scene when she's in the bed.
Yeah, so they put her in scrubs? Like, they had to cut her clothes off? I don't understand. And
And
the
when she
fact,
went back to work at the very end of the movie, she's in the same dress.
yeah,
It's the only business outfit she has.
and the fact that she's there for what, 10 days maybe? I don't know exactly how long, but they never
Mhm.
found her car. Nobody found her car.
Yeah.
Come on. Are we serious? The blizzard is
Uh-huh.
that bad that her entire car is buried, that they can still go out and get Christmas trees and go shopping at Diane von Furstenberg?
Exactly.
Okay. All right.
It just
So
there's
you're
only so much suspension of disbelief you can do.
yeah, I mean, if a stranger showed up at my inn is failing. I have 0 staff. I had to let go my housekeeping staff because we are
Mhm.
making so little money. However, somehow I can put up 30, 11 trees. And that's fine.
Uh-huh.
I have
Yeah.
0 guests for the holiday season. Absolute 0. But I'm gonna take her and probably spend 1,000, maybe $2,000 on clothes. No, she's got 50
Yeah.
bucks. Good luck.
That coat alone is probably close to $1,000.
Yeah, it just would have been easier if the cousin would have been like, "You know what? I brought an extra suitcase in case I stayed through the new year. You can just borrow my clothes."
Mhm.
Great. Cool.
Exactly.
She's an
Yep.
accountant. That explains why she has nice clothes because it's money. She has
Mhm.
money. She makes plenty of money being an accountant. Cool.
Yeah.
But no, I have to take you shopping.
Mhm.
Oh god. Okay. I do have some behind the scenes details about the Saturn Club, which is where the majority of this movie is
Okay.
filmed. And I had never heard of this place before, but it's
No, me
very
either.
cool. I did take this description directly from their website, so I will read it to you.
Does their website have photos?
Yes, it does.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
They really thought ahead and were like, you know what? We should put some photos on here so that people want to come to the Saturn Club. Although their website is not as nice as I expected it to be for a social club of this caliber. I
Hmm.
expected it to be a
Okay.
lot nicer. They could probably use a revamp, but they just spent $1 million on revamping the actual Saturn Club. So maybe that's where all their money went. So the Saturn Club was founded in 1885 by 13 enthusiastic young men who felt the need to congregate in a less formal setting than their father's club, which I'm assuming would be like the, what are those called? Like the one in Tacoma.
Gentlemen's Club?
Yeah, but what's that one in
Oh,
downtown Tacoma?
McMenamins? Is
Oh, yeah,
that what you're talking about? Yeah.
McMenamins, but it was a,
Elks Club.
oh, was it an Elks Club?
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, because McMenamins is they turned it into more of a nightclub-ish vibe, but it's very fancy.
Mhm.
They first congregated on Saturdays, which is why it's called the Saturn Club. And they were
Hmm.
socializing and playing cards. And while Saturn Club members are active in all aspects of the community, the club remains true to its origins. It is a social club first, offering recreation, fine dining, fitness programs, member friendly banquet facilities, and meeting rooms with high tech support. And they are located in Western New York. When it opened, its dues were $10 a month, which is equivalent to about $350 a month in 2024. And the
Oh,
initiation fee was a chair, which I have questions about. Could not find answers. So they just needed furniture, I guess.
you had to bring a chair?
Bring your own seats. There's no chairs for you.
Okay.
You must be sponsored or invited to join the club now. And there is an initiation fee, which is around $2,000, with monthly dues varying depending on your age. But most people that I saw on Reddit were saying it was about $350 a month. And they do also have a bowling alley, which is a 4-lane bowling alley. It's old school. You keep track by hand of your score. And they have a swimming pool, dining rooms, and a fitness center. So if you need to spend $350 a month to make friends, you can go and join the site.
And where is this at?
In
I'm not
West,
asking because I want to.
I want to join.
I need to buy some friends.
It's in Western New York.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but it is good if you have like a business where you need to be entertaining clients somewhere, you need to network, that type of thing. I can totally see how it'd be worth it. It's kind of like the country club in Gilmore Girls, only there's no golf course. So that's why it's a lot less money, because there's no golf course to maintain.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, those are the only behind the scenes details that I have, probably because Great American Family was like, we don't need to provide anything else. We've done enough.
We got the movie out.
We made it just in time. And that's all we need. Okay, so the next question would be, for Love on the Brain, was the chemistry believable? What did you think about the chemistry between these two?
I think they're both good actors. I thought the chemistry was okay. It worked. It just wasn't over the top. The final scene when they're talking about their feelings and everything, they're standing so close to one another. I thought, if that was real life? I would be so uncomfortable. I'd be backing up. And then when they finally kiss, everyone's standing there smiling, watching them like while you were sleeping. And it just felt weird and awkward. But yeah, the chemistry was all right.
Yeah.
It wasn't it wasn't great. It just was all right.
Yeah, I feel like the chemistry, like they forced it really fast, I felt like, because they dated for 4 months 20 years ago. So they're different people now, completely, probably different people now. And so when she's like, how could you make me fall in love with you? And I'm like, he was literally just like being nice. He wasn't like trying to get in your pants, or like he wasn't trying, like,
although he did, knowing full well that she had no memory, he moved in for a kiss, and I thought that was a little much. You need to give her some space.
Blaming it on, well, the doctor said I couldn't stress her out. I'm like, but you're making her scrub the floors? Okay.
Exactly.
Oh gosh. Yeah, I thought the chemistry was fine. I've definitely seen better for both of them individually in different movies. So, I wonder if they do chemistry tests for these movies, or if they just pick people, partner them together, and just hope for the best. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, they're on such a time crunch. I imagine they just put them together and hope that it works out.
Hope it works out. Yeah. Okay. Anything else that you wanted to say or discuss about this movie before we play a game?
I think we pretty much said it all.
Okay. We spent as much time on this movie as we need to, and as normal, when we don't like the movie, we talk for a lot longer. So.
Yeah. And I don't feel like we need to fast forward, because I don't really see a future so much, other than maybe she takes some voice lessons and joins the church choir.
Yeah, maybe she will.
And Emmett,
what would you think, boss, if I just wanted to like work from home sometimes, or like all the time? Would that be okay with you?
And he's like, "You're so great." Yes. Nobody else could, but you can.
You sure can. And she's like, "Great. I've known this guy for a week. I'm going to go move in with him without asking. See you later."
And his construction business is doing so well, he's going to upgrade the inn because she says it needs it. And they're all going to live happily.
Yeah, and it really looks like he knew what he was doing when he was in that kitchen setup, and the sink was like sideways, and they went to lift the counter off the center, like, I don't even know what you call that. It was the island, I guess. And it looked like it weighed about half a pound.
It's made of styrofoam.
They're like, let's take this off. Now we're going to put on a butcher block, even though we just did all these shelves to match this particular island. That wasn't a good choice. We're going to start over.
They did, though, when they were drinking cocoa, and it was the cups were probably filled with marshmallows, but you could see marshmallows at the top. So they probably just filled them up with marshmallows. So they were still very light. It didn't have any weight to it, but at least you could see there was something in them. So,
Yeah.
I'll give a half a point for that
Yeah.
and the sweaters.
Yes. Yeah, for sure. Well, I think also, I noticed that Jesse Hutch, and this could be direction, but it also could just be him. He was good at keeping his hands busy. So, like when he was talking to his friend, he was unscrewing his water bottle, and then he
Mhm.
was drinking from it, and then he screwed, like just doing those little things that you would normally do in everyday life. They
Yeah.
create a little more realism. So I doubt it. And maybe it was the director. I doubt it because they've never directed anything before, but
Mhm.
maybe. Who knows?
That makes
Whoever
it look
made
more
that
real.
decision.
What would make it
Yeah.
look really real is if they're in a conversation and then their co-star picks up their phone and starts scrolling. That would be
You're like,
real
what?
life.
What did you say?
Sorry, I'm watching a TikTok.
Okay, so we're going to play a game called Real Movie or Amnesia Fanfic. So I'm going to read a title and a brief plot description, and you're going to tell me if it's a real holiday movie or if it's amnesia fanfic.
Okay.
Okay, we ready? And one of them
Sure.
you already mentioned, so we're just going to kick off with
That's
that one,
real.
and you're already going to know. A Christmas to Remember. A woman loses her memory after an accident and is taken in by a widowed man and his daughter during the holidays.
That's real movie. I just watched
Yeah,
it last week.
that's a real movie. Love, Lights, and Lost Memories. A big city marketing executive forgets her life after a small town accident and rediscovers herself through Christmas traditions.
I'm going to say that's too good of a title to be a real movie, so that's a fanfic.
Yes. Yes. Christmas Ever After. An author falls into a storybook inspired world and forgets parts of her real life while learning what true love really means.
Ooh, I hope that's a real one. That sounds good.
Yes. And somehow not about amnesia, but adjacent, similar.
Okay.
I think this is the one too that is also a book. Here's a good one. The Holiday Amnesia Pact. Two strangers agree to help each
You
other
bump your head, I bump my head.
Two strangers agree to help each other rediscover their lives after a shared accident during Christmas week. This sounds real. I mean,
Ooh, they bonked their heads together.
they were trying to kiss on the subway. It lurched. They slammed their heads together. They both
They were
have
reaching for
amnesia.
something. That's the meet cute. I'm going to say that's fake, but I'd watch
Yes.
it.
Yeah, absolutely. It is fake. A Timeless Christmas. A man from the past wakes up in modern times with no memory of how he got there and falls in love at Christmas.
That sounds like a Hallmark title. I'm going to say that's real.
It is. Hallmark really said, what if amnesia, but make it time travel? So that's that movie. And three more. These are rapid fire, though, so you're not going to get a description.
Okay.
A Cozy Christmas Memory.
Real.
Nope.
No.
Fake.
That sounds like a
But
Hallmark title.
yeah, there's a title for you, Hallmark or GAC. You can use that one.
Mhm.
A Christmas to Cherish.
Real.
Yes. Mistletoe and Memory Loss.
That's terrible, but it sounds like a Lifetime. I'm going to say
Yes.
that's I'm
Lifetime
going to
would
say
make
that's
this
not
movie
real.
fanfic, but honestly, give it 2 years. We're looking at you,
Yeah.
Lifetime. You can
Mhm.
make this movie. Okay, so we're going to skip the Where Are They Now? Because you know what? If they do stay together, then they're just, chilling at the inn,
Yeah.
cleaning floors and fireplaces. Okay, so let's rate this movie, and we're going to use hotel guest books that we find in the attic that we had no idea were there.
Okay.
You don't have to use the long title. The short title is hotel guest book.
Okay.
So go ahead. 1 to 5. What's your rating?
I'm going to give this movie, I should have my spreadsheet pulled up.
Ugh.
Um, I'm going to give this a 2. It's not the worst movie I've ever seen. It's certainly not even close to the best movie I've ever seen. It is, like I mentioned before, like Amnesia, it's forgettable. There were just too many inconsistencies, too many things that didn't make sense. And um, like you said, I wouldn't turn it off if it just happens to be on and I'm baking cookies or something, but not going to actively seek out watching it again. So
Yeah.
2 hotel guest books.
Okay. So for me, the worst movie I've seen so far this season, well, there's 2. The Christmas Cup and then the Snowed In for the holiday or the Great Holiday Snow In. Okay, those are my 2
Oh.
worst.
Mhm.
Great Holiday Snow In, honestly, I'd probably give a 0. Christmas Cup,
Which
maybe a
which
half.
funnily enough makes me wanna watch it.
The only thing good, I mean, I guess the fact that Joey Lawrence is in that movie might give it a 0.25 because I really do like him. So I think this one, yeah, I think I'm gonna land on a 2 for this one as well. It wasn't
Okay.
horrifying. It wasn't like I was sitting through it thinking, God, when is this gonna be over? But it wasn't that great. It was
Mhm.
one that I will probably forget about by the time next year rolls around, and I will
Yeah.
not put it on again
Mhm.
willingly. So wouldn't recommend it to anybody. I think that Danica McKellar is probably their like second star player over at Great American Family, and I think they could have done a lot better
For
for
sure.
her than this movie. And I think the 2 is really because the location was A plus. I would love to
And the
see another
sweaters.
movie and the sweaters. Yeah, we're Hallmark and GAC are all about the KJP this year. So
Mhm.
love it. Okay. So next week, we are going to have a special collab with the Movie Torture podcast. We filmed this, gosh, the day that Finding Mr. Christmas started. So that was in October.
Mhm.
And we're finally going to release it during our week off, the week of Christmas, or the week between Christmas and New Year's. So that will be the unofficial Full House story, which is a Lifetime movie that came out several years ago. And this was a super fun collaboration that we're finally going to bring to y'all. And then Merry Christmas. We'll be back after that with one final holiday movie the first week of January. And then we'll get into winter movies, which I'm sure there'll be at least 3 or 4 new winter movies. And maybe we'll still circle back to Do You Fear What I Fear? We haven't.
I know, I think I'm gonna watch that today while I'm baking cookies, because that way I can kinda
Yeah.
watch it through one eye and not really have to
It's a
if it's
scary one
scary.
almost. Okay. So be sure to follow us on Instagram at Love on the Pod and share your episode thoughts or ideas by emailing us at loveonthepod@gmail.com. Plus, you can text us with future movie recommendations using the link in our show notes. If you love this episode and want to hear more, please subscribe to the podcast as we drop new episodes weekly. So, whether you're selling an immaculately maintained Holiday Inn 2 days before Christmas,
Or tricking an amnesia patient into falling in love with you.
we hope you don't scrub your floors in a $200 sweater. Have a great week. Merry Christmas. Happy
Happy
holidays.
holidays.
We'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.